Jalen Green and the 23-12 Houston Rockets, who are currently
number 4, Jalen Green.
Western Conference. Time now for our starting lineups. It's for
defense with his hand behind his back, not trying to get that.
As Drew said in our open, maybe his best.
Consistent is his aggressiveness to open up the games. He is in attack mode and not settling for outside three-point shots.
Carrington with the look ahead to Kuzma. Getting downhill again and getting the layup to go to Washington, coming off a loss. Meanwhile, the Rockets got a great win at home against the Lakers, 119-115. Amen Thompson came back from his 2-game suspension.
Last meeting versus Alex Sarr. Now you got to remember
7th, and Robert Hussey, 3rd season officiating in the NBA. Good to see Bilal Coulibaly back into the starting lineup. Here he is with a pass over to Alex Sarr, rattles out.
Great shot. Make Sengun respect you.
Here's Amen Thompson. He loves to get downhill extremely.
Excuse me, that 16 rebound guard, small forward position that can get you 4 blocks and almost 20 rebounds.
In his 2nd season.
Another guy that's going to possibly be up for Coach of the Year.
Too much contact. Number 3 defensive rated team in the league. Coulibaly's push shot.
I mean, tonight, no Jordan.
A lot of athletes out here on the floor for this game tonight. As Brooks misses, Sengun blocked by Sarr. Right on cue with the athleticism. Sarr with the block and then running the show. This is that rebound by Thompson. And then Thompson, after that game against the Lakers, says he's looking for his first 20-rebound game. Sengun.
Nice.
Good wall set up there by Washington. Kuzma, no look to Carrington. Inside to Coulibaly.
Teams and pace. They can get deflections and force some turnovers and some tough shots. Be in their favor in transition.
Veteran Fred VanVleet now with a pass inside to Sengun. Sengun had 27 and 17 rebounds in that first game against the Wizards. Kuzma getting to the free throw line.
Oh, Kuzma and Sarr at the top of the key for a wide open 3. But you know what? He's going to have to stay aggressive.
Sengun setting the screen for Fred. Guys on the floor say travel. Thompson, Euro stepping inside. Lead.
I mean, Kuz literally, any other guy, that ball would have been deflected out of bounds, and Thompson just showing his strength on that drive.
He's averaging almost 18 points and 11 rebounds as a starter this year. Sarr working on Sengun. Yeah, Brian Keefe telling the guys to get back on defense.
I thought Alex Sarr let Sengun off the hook. He hasn't known it. He's playing with 1 foul, so he's not going to be that aggressive defensively. Go at him with some type of physicality. You're going to get whatever you want at the rim.
Said no Jordan Poole tonight, out for the 6th time this season.
Look, see? You see how he just moved out the way? He does not want to foul.
Sarr on the floor. Wizards up 1. Sengun taps it to VanVleet. Alex Sarr now leading all rookies in blocks. VanVleet rings
for the game. Just an orthodox shooting release when you look at the rotation on the ball.
He's getting downhill.
Yeah, Keyshawn George talking to the studio. What's up next and how can you get Keyshawn George going? I think putting the ball in his hands.
Fred front rims that 3 opportunity. Rebound by Kuz. Kyle already with 4 rebounds to start this game. Bumps Thompson. He understands there's no Jordan Poole tonight. Ample opportunities.
He does not want to do that.
Sengun has been struggling from the 3-point line, Drew. He hasn't made a 3 since December the 23rd.
Shooting less than 30%.
He was 0 for 8 in the last 6 contests.
And he turned down a wide open shot from the top of the key. So that, you know, being that reluctant is a clue. That's a sign that he's not going to be aggressive shooting 3. So space him and then be physical once he takes that dribble towards you.
Rockets already 1 for 5 from 3. Have just committed 1 turnover. Corey Kispert in the game on a catch and shoot 3.
Out of the timeout. Coach Keefe drawing that play up, that flare screen for Corey Kispert and Layson, and that's going to be tough tonight. You're going to have quick hitters just like that because the Houston Rockets, number 2 in the NBA, defending that 3 ball.
7-0 run for the Wizards. Corey was 0 for 7 from 3 Sunday, so that's a good sign, getting his first up and making it. Coulibaly called in scoring with 33 on Sunday. That's just the Şengün guarding Valanciunas. Jonas got him off his feet. Shot clock at 5. Coulibaly in the mid-range misses. Valanciunas.
An offensive rebound and 3 as best as anybody in the league. So that extra
Still sits in the veteran Steven Adams, the youngest of 18 kids in the house. Got some athletic kids in that family.
Imagine that snowball fight.
Absolutely. Adams trying to work a side pick and roll, and they're going to call him for a...
Wouldn't be on the court, Chris. It's as simple as that. I mean, it's not that many 19-year-olds that can come in this league and play solid minutes and not have that many mistakes and get consistent playing time. I mean, some nights you look up, Bub is leading everybody in minutes played.
Yep. Get his jersey retired on the 15th from St. Francis. Mid-range jumper by Fred now with 5. Carrington creating and scoring at 16 against the Pels Sunday. 4th double-double. Correction, it's the most points he's scored since 18 against the Knicks.
What? That's a veteran move.
8 points against the Lakers on Sunday. And I'm here for it.
Oh, yeah. Some sound bites too, watch.
Jayshawn Tate in the game. Carrington now on the drive, like you said, but misses that one. Former Wizard Aaron Holiday in. Swing to Tate. Tate in the corner. Carrington with his second board. Kuz sees some space. And he'll be...
That's your time to attack.
18 points on 7 of 18 shooting against the Rockets. Back on no... Safe to say he likes playing the Rockets. Charity stripe so far early in this game. 4 to go in the first. Green splitting the double, swinging it over. Van Vliet.
Probably none of them contested.
Valanciunas. Second. Here's Green on the pull-up. Missed. Adams cleaning up, misses. Valanciunas secures the rebound. Jared Butler, who had a great game Sunday in the contest for Washington. Justin Champagnie swinging it over to JB. Good flash there by Jonas.
Pretty good offense. You're moving the ball side to side, forcing the Houston Rockets defense to try to make a mistake.
And Vliet on the crossover, got into the paint and kicking it out. Again for 3. Champagnie clears the rebound. Champagnie had a career-high 4 helpers Sunday. See what he can do with the basketball when he gets it. Butler probing inside to JV on the hook shot.
Shot that mid-range jumper at the top DHO split action and was rewarded the tail end of the play.
Wizards with their largest. Cam Whitmore in the game for the first time for the Rockets. The Odenton, Maryland native. Thompson being defended by Kispert. Jayshawn Tate, no good. Butler with an in-and-out dribble going behind his back. Tate's a really good defender.
Yes, he is.
Going under on that screen. And Valanciunas.
Valanciunas at the right time. 8 points. Annihilating Steven Adams right now.
Wizards dominating paint points, 12-4 over the Rockets. Thompson mid-range.
Look at that battle. I mean, it's 2 grown men.
You heard the soundbite too, like you said. Grunting in there. Butler going left. Look at Butler in there fighting for the basketball as it goes.
Smoke.
Wizards have outscored the Rockets 6 unanswered. All of those belong to Jonas Valanciunas. Cam Whitmore's first. Keyshawn with the rock. Push ahead. Kispert. Toe tap 3.
But listen, I mean, if you're going to get any threes tonight, it'd be in your best interest to get them in transition.
Watch out.
Ooh.
And then
Elite athlete.
stops a 9-0 run for Washington. Butler on the crossover. And they're going to call that personal.
I'm it up here, but Reed Sheppard, I mean, it's kind of been, probably thought they were doing that. But now, equation of the Houston Rockets and the makeup of the one thing, Reed Sheppard's going to have to play his butt off down there in the G League.
About trying to get his confidence back is what we're hearing. Being guarded by Champagnie. Whitmore, 2-dribble pull-up, in and air. Cam Whitmore won a gold medal on the U18 team back in 22. Butler almost lost the handle, being guarded by Thompson.
Can't get past him.
Here comes Whitmore, time expiring at the buzzer. Strong drive. First quarter stats.
Allowed him to gain contact on that foul. Moving tonight, and if you get that ball moving, I mean, things like this start to happen. One thing, the players averaging at least 10 points per game. This is not easy to do. That's when he knows multiple guys can get into the game and score. The Carrington, if he could get to about 10 points, because he's around 9.2 on average, you'll have 9 players, which is crazy.
87-year-old Jeff. First thing he did when he saw me, before he even shook my hand, before he hugged me, any pleasantries, he stepped on my
career numbers right there, around 12. But you got to think he's been.
Just note, that's one of the best dudes I've ever been around in this league, and that says a lot.
Yeah, it does. And I'm sitting next to you.
Chef Penny. And Fleet going left.
I don't think he don't want to shoot that.
Whitmore does.
Oh.
Şengün
He
says
don't want,
off.
he don't want. He said it off. He said off before he shot it.
31-24 Wizards. Sean misses that three-pointer. Şengün with the rebound and running. Whitmore swing it over to JG. Green, no good. Şengün with an offensive board.
Oh, now that's his spot right there. Now this is where he's going to work.
Good job there by Keyshawn getting into that passing lane.
Shoot it.
Butler seaming it up.
That little glitch right there kind of threw the timing of his jump shot off.
Şengün, nice bounce.
Between him and the basket at the rim.
Şengün just 2 of 8 from the field.
The foul line.
That's going to be called an offensive foul. Rockets team 6-4 in their last 10 games. And this game with Washington starts 13 of 17 away from the Toyota Center. Jeff Green is in the game due to the injury of Jabari Smith, who broke his hand during a morning shoot-around. Shot clock at 5. Amen Thompson in that dunker spot.
Position, so you know he can go up there and get.
What did I say before Detroit?
Did you hear me earlier? I said he's a carbon copy of his brother. I mean, what else are you? That's his twin.
31-28. Bilal. The ball taken away by Van Vliet. Ahead to Thompson.
Uh-oh. Oh, my God. Whoa.
Gobert has
Is that
Stifle Tower.
Oh.
Edge back. Foul now with 8. Washington shooting 40% from 3.
Uh-oh.
Green on the post up. Fall away on Kuz.
Who's just laughing at him? Uncle Jeff.
Uncle Jeff. Kyle now on the catch and shoot. Here come the Rockets on the run. Watch out for Green. Points. Green is guarding Sarr.
Great slip.
Alex, nice slip and a kick. Bilal, corner 3. Offensive rebound by Carrington. The ball was deflected. Cam Whitmore trying to win that battle with Kispert, but Corey's got the basketball. Corey, deep 3. Oh yeah! For that screen from Green. Jeff front rims that one. 6:30 to go here in the second. Sarr using his height and his advantage. Dillon Brooks has been relatively quiet tonight. Gets that. It's Dillon Brooks' first field goal. Kyle trying to work on Green. Hook shot off the window. Kyle's got that look in his eyes tonight. Got 10 points in 11 minutes. The Wizards are without the services of Jordan Poole. Van Vliet using that offhand. And some double figures, Kispert and Kuzma.
You got to get the ball to Sarr right at the rim if you can. Or
Corey
even
says,
better.
how about
Deserves it.
44-38 Washington. 5:15 to go before we get you to halftime live. Van Vliet swinging it over to Green. Brooks. Pure, just 25%. Kyle losing the handle. And he is on the floor. He gets back on his feet, but he's definitely hobbling.
The Rockets player.
Call a foul on Bub Carrington.
And it's been effective on the switch. Let's see if he can. Wow.
And you can tell he's still hobbling, Drew. He's clearly injured out there. Sarr looking over to Kispert. Corey relocates and hits another three. Leads all scorers with 16. Brooks with a bounce pass to Thompson. Kuz.
Watch your hands.
Şengün. Washington doubled. And there's Tate, the offensive rebound, not able to convert.
If you're the Wizards, do not double team right now and allow guys like Green to get these wide open threes.
And we're going the other way. Then a kick out to Dylan Brooks. Rockets now shooting 28% from three, 40% from the field. Coulibaly hesitated, but passes over to Sarr. Let's see if the Rockets will go right back to Şengün.
Well, if you're going to continue to double like that, I don't see why not.
You can hear Emi Udoka saying, move it, move it.
All right, so now let's see what Corey does. He collapses.
Şengün with the hook shot, virtually unstoppable. Now he's 3 of 10 from the field. Looks like he might be calibrated. Cal turns the rock over. Green. Harder today. Rockets with a 1-point lead. Kuzma in the corner. Oh! Bilal Coulibaly as the Wizards now have a 1-point advantage. 2:15 to go here in the second. Şengün with an entry.
Finding Şengün right on that low block.
26 paint points out of the 50 for Houston.
2 minutes. 2 minutes to play in the second quarter. 2 minutes.
Or to Bilal, they're going to call Kuz for the push there on Thompson. Let's take a look at our Verizon Robo replay, Drew.
It was a tough call because Bilal kind of like waited in anticipation. Falls in midair. That is an underrated move right there by Bilal.
Oh.
That's a beautiful shot right there. Patient.
Bub with 6 to go along with his 3 rebounds and 3 dimes.
Now let's see what Corey Kispert if he decides to double. They're coming from the second man remove. Good job.
Şengün with the pass to Van Vliet, who misses.
Coming with the double with that Alex Sarr.
Carrington, catch and shoot, foul! 3-point line. Misses that chance to get a 4-point play.
You think they're going to go under again? Can't keep going under on Bub. Karen just picks.
Thompson. Oh, Bilal almost got that steal. Swinging it over to Green. Airballs it. Good hustle there by Holiday. Green drives. No. Thompson.
This is where they just beat you up on the glass. #1 team in the NBA.
Oh, Van Vliet took the cookies. Gets the layup.
Look on this possession right here, kind of strapped.
9 seconds separating shot and game clock. Blau driving, kicking, Kuz, corner. Blau, offensive rebound, ball on the floor. 5 seconds to go. Thompson over to Green to close the second. 3 will put the Rockets up. Adam Caporn, the Rockets ended that first quarter. We have an injury update for the Wizards as Justin Champagnie is starting the second half because Kyle Kuzma is out for the rest of the game with a right calf contusion. So we already told you there's no Jordan Poole, and now Kuz is out for the rest of the game.
No.
Good hands by Champagnie getting into the game for the first time. In the third quarter is Washington not able to convert off of that steal. Sengun spinning inside Sengun.
Well, I'll tell you one thing I do not like is doubling from the strong shot side or from the entry passes. And double or keep forcing a double from that strong. And you're doing a phenomenal job in that first half defending.
29th in the league, three-point shooting at 33%. With a field goal, that's his first triple of the game.
Speaking of threes.
This is the largest lead for the Rockets tonight. Carrington swinging it to Sarr. Near tap in there by Champagnie. On the offense being guarded by Coulibaly. Wizards switching on defense. Keyshawn nearly got that steal, got a deflection. Shot clock at 5. Van Vliet, a little hesitation. Finding Thompson. You know the cue. We're back to live action. Oh, heady on that one. Carrington gets some separation and swinging it over to Bilal. Keyshawn lines the feet. Kick out to Keyshawn on a catch and shoot. Nine and a half to go. Justin Champagnie called for the foul. Back, we're heading to Philadelphia after the game. Take on the Sixers tomorrow night.
They're playing a lot better than they were to start the season.
Sengun with a spin on the baseline. Kick to Green.
Facilitate.
Green with 13 points. Sengun with 4 dimes. Aaron Holiday got in front of Sarr. Get the steal. Van Vliet, dump off to Thompson. 7, Bub is listed as 6'5", 6'6".
Caught up with him.
We talked about basketball in the DMV, but let's give some love to Baltimore as well. A lot of hoopers have come out of Charm City. Champagnie, late whistle. Champagnie of 17 from the charity stripe. And 13-yard, Kyle Kuzma is now listed as questionable to return with that right calf contusion. Entry feed inside Champagnie. I'm curious, Drew, why Sarr is not guarding Champagnie.
Excuse me, you mean Sengun. Start the game on Sengun and it worked. But I'm right with you. If you can allow
another entry feed just inside.
Basketball, silly man right in front of the rim and thrown the bone.
Sengun is starting to get going. He's got 14 now. Sarr misses, tapped in.
The ball 1 feet from the hoop. You can't double team, nor can you stop him. So you're going to have to show some type of resistance and not allow him an easy catch. Get in front. Have you ever seen him catch a spin out lob?
Now for Jalen Green, and you saw Washington was actually fronting Sengun on that last offensive set.
He can knock this one down.
And he does.
He did something extra. Second chance opportunity, got in rhythm.
Which is now 9 of 24 from 3. Van Vliet. George thought about it. Passes over to Bub Carrington. Sarr, offensive rebound. A couple head fakes. Loses the handle.
Okay, George.
Bilal. Bumps Holiday. Şengün setting that screen to free up Van Vliet. Şengün fighting inside. Here he is now, being guarded by Sarr.
Now, if you're above, you got to be careful.
There's Green. That's the second action. Knocks down the triple. Green now 5 of 9 from downtown. Kispert loses the handle. This one's getting away.
Şengün right now, the Rockets are 4 for 6 from 3 to start the third quarter, and Şengün has assisted on 3 of them.
Finding Jalen Green on a couple of those spray out threes. JV in physical. There he is, Johnny on the spot off of the.
Şengün did what it was supposed to be.
It's a 9-point lead for the Rockets. Led by as many as 11. Washington led by as many as 12. Şengün. Offensive rebound. Şengün moving without the basket.
Offensive rebounding.
Alperen Şengün has 3 triple-doubles this season and just cleared another rebound. So 7 boards, 5 helpers, and 16 points. Green.
Good defense.
Nice box out there by George.
Look at Valanciunas right down there with a small.
Carrington high off the glass, misses it. The rock to Van Vliet. Back to Green. Wizards got to get back on defense for Jalen Green. Now at 20 of his 22 here in the third. Offensive foul. Green. Ultra aggressive in the third quarter. He's shooting 52% from the field. Valanciunas. Little head fake. Bumping into Şengün. 12 and 12 minutes served. Şengün. Unique skill set by that young man. Alperen Şengün out of Turkey. He's the 16th pick of OKC back in 20 with the rim.
Great take by Keyshawn George, not settling.
Keyshawn fighting over the screen. Şengün on a catch and shoot.
Rhythm now.
He's got 20. 10 of 19 shooting. Remember, he struggled in the beginning of this game. Here's Şengün again. Saying his name a lot.
Making it hard, making him have to work, jumping in front of him in the post. Too many easy catches.
Another turnover for Washington.
2 minutes. 2 minutes to play in the third quarter.
Green getting to the rim and misses. And Thompson taking it away from Valanciunas. Frees up 21. 20 points in the quarter for Green. Jayshawn Tate.
Have you ever seen Alperen Şengün spin out and catch a lob? No easy catches for anybody.
Butler floater. Rattles out. Şengün clears the rebound. He's 1 away from a double-double.
Look, gotta be an easy catch.
That's way too easy. JV posting up Şengün.
Else, what at that?
Now on this end, see if they can make it a little bit tougher on Şengün. Here he is, trying to get into the body using the left hand. There's a stop. 7 players are averaging double figures, led by this guy who's averaging 20 a game. Missed that 3. That's us. That's us. $52 points in the paint for the Rockets. Champagnie.
Might want to be mindful if it get caught. Might want to use this wisely.
10 seconds to go. Green off of the screen from Şengün. Pull up 3 is blocked. Holiday, corner. Holiday again. And the Rockets
Taking care of that basketball.
Pride of Archbishop Spalding. Kispert, nice hesitation there.
Saw that in the first half. He kind of crossed over the big in that same situation and got an and one.
Whitmore going up against his childhood friend in Carrington. Gets inside, misses, follows this miss and scores. With a lot of time with the Rockets G League affiliate.
You heard the interview.
And he's hungry.
Yeah, it's no secret. He wanted some clarification on what his role in having that opportunity. And he's a talent. But they have a talented roster, deep roster.
Identified players within the draft and then supplemented the roster with some quality.
Shepherd can't get in there. They're pretty deep.
2 Rockets are in, have double-doubles tonight. Valanciunas misses that one. And Fleet with 14 and 10 dimes. Min Thompson has 14 and 13. Add Şengün to the list. So they got 3 players in double. Did have a career high 4 assists.
He's been size with his offensive capabilities, not only tonight.
10:25 to go. Van Fleet. 23-point lead is the largest of the game for Houston. Swinging it around the perimeter. Butler high off the. Jared Butler with 4 tonight. That's his first field goal make after starting 0 for 3. Whitmore. Pass it over to Van Fleet. Screen set here by Adams. Fred driving the baseline. Tough.
Jared Butler on that play got away with it.
Valanciunas on the trail. Bumping into Adams. Big boy basketball. Whitmore, corner, splash.
I think I know.
6 from the field.
I think I know his role.
Overall pick. Again, part of that breakfast club led by Bub's father, Bub Sr., who is an amazing prep coach. Now you're seeing both of them on display at the highest level of basketball.
Awesome story.
Those breakfast clubs, man, I've heard some stories about those. You wake up early in the morning, get that work in.
Before school.
That's right. Showing the true dedication to the game, those turnovers. Kispert driving, foul. Kispert's minute served tonight.
Highly efficient. He should have stepped back midi. I think he's completed that task, but there was one bright spot off the bench.
There's been some real separation the last 15 minutes as the Rockets have outscored Washington 52-31. It was a 1 minute into the third where it was tied at 59. For more on Corey Kispert, let's check in with Megan.
Hey guys, I go back to when he returned from injury, that Charlotte game, physically, but for him it was also just getting his mind right, his heart right, and being in the right mental space. Drew, when you return from injury, but then you also have the mental going with the physical, how important and what does that do for a player's confidence?
First of all, it depends on what type of injury. Is it lower extremity or upper?
Some run here lately because of the injury to Tari Eason as well as Jabari Smith Jr.
Situation before here, Chris.
Jeff Green, 7 points off the bench. Champagnie got Thompson off his feet. Here's Bub, relocates, and rattles in with a dozen. Thompson going straight at Valanciunas to another level.
Well, now they're going to start chasing him over the top. He has to finish at the rim.
Rockets are 16 of 19 from the charity stripe tonight. Amin Thompson, 16 points, 14 boards. Kispert slicing in. Butler throwing it up to Valanciunas.
Tells you to touch a JV.
Fred VanVleet won an NBA championship with the Raptors back in 2019. All-star back in 22. Thompson, mid-range, away. Kispert.
Get shots. I think this game got out of hand in the mid-game. When you talk about the second and third quarter, you gave up 37 points, but you had 7 turnovers. You gave up 40 points in the third quarter, you had 8 turnovers. What are you going to do this last 6 minutes? You got to play a perfect game of basketball. And that's not it.
Second chance opportunity for the Rockets.
That ain't it.
Brooks filling it up from 13-3 made for the Rockets tonight. 16 offensive rebounds. They've got 14 second chance points off of them. Kispert, Desar, straight up 3. Before he gets an offensive rebound. Best game of the season for Corey. Season high 23 points. Earlier this season. For what it's worth, the Wizards no turnovers in this quarter. Wizards doubling, Şengün. Rockets swinging it. Brooks with 5 on the shot clock. Good hands by Butler, but right into the hands of Thompson. Thompson joining Şengün and Green, scoring over 20 points tonight. All 5 Rockets are in double figures. Kispert fell a couple of times.
Multiple ones.
Anthony Gill and Patrick Baldwin Jr. at the scorer's table. Check in on the next whistle. Long rebound. Şengün screaming for the basketball. Blocked by Sarp. Free throw of the night, surprisingly. There's the word from Pinfield. 27 and 17 rebounds against the Wizards back on November the 11th at Toyota Center. 24 and 10, along with 6 assists. Butler running it. Play well for Washington, the Pelicans. Sarr with his 8th rebound. 12 of Butler's 14 points have come here in the fourth as he passes it over to Gill.
Okay.
Şengün going one-on-one against Gill. The double comes from Butler. Bounce pass to Brooks. Coulibaly airballs that one, but right into the hands of PBJ, and it was taken away by Şengün. Şengün spinning off the glass.
But it started with Anthony Gill.
Close out the last 3 minutes of this game with Holiday, Tate, Whitmore, Landale, and Williams for the Rockets. And here is Richaun Holmes. Misses with it.
Jordan learned something tonight. Things, and right there, that is other things.
Jock Landale trying to set that screen for Williams. Williams trying to go one-on-one on Gill. Good defense there by Anthony. Ball's on the floor, taken away by Butler. Keyshawn swinging it. PBJ, corner 3.
Coming in towards the tail end. Corner 3s, a consistent clip.
Played 15 games this season so far for Washington. Cam Whitmore. Taken away by Butler. Keyshawn swinging it. PBJ, corner 3.
Corner 3s, a consistent clip.
Played 15 games this season so far for Washington.
The bench. And I don't want to say garbage time, but not that many times.
Opportunity times out here.
There you go. I like that.
Richaun Holmes, offensive rebound. Whitmore with 14, 10 of them come in the fourth. I like PBJ here on a drive.
Okay.
Hopefully that's some carryover for PBJ. The Chiefs big spots are closed, Drew.
I got another spot for us too. Angelo's. They got Pete. Got to call it in. No, we got to call it in. It's in the south. I think it's in South Side Philly. And the line be out the door.
So got a minute 20 to go here in this contest. Keyshawn, deep 3. Solid night for Corey Kispert. Hopefully there's some carryover going into tomorrow night. Led all Wizards with 23. We'll find out an update on Kyle Kuzma, who left is not getting paid by the hour. 17 points in 17 minutes.
This is for him to kind of back up his remarks in that statement he made. What is my role? I want a more.
Landale will secure the rebound. Jae'Sean Tate
Night.
got about 16 minutes in the last 7 games. And this will close this one out as the Houston Rockets will beat Wizards. The Rockets will improve to 24-12.